softball here on Zaleski Sports, live from Auburndale High School. Testing levels, good. I think we're good. All right. Beautiful day, beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for me. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I think so. All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Auburndale High School for today's Division IV Sectional Semifinal softball matchup featuring the home Auburndale Eagles and the visiting Pacelli Cardinals. Today's pregame show presented by Auto Select. Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, as well as Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. Pacelli, right back here again as the Cardinals, and then a 1-0 barn burner up in Bondwell to take down the Bears in 9 innings. So that was how they have gotten here so far, and obviously an 11-1 win against Crivets in the regional championship last week. So the winner will take on either Hurley or Marathon on Thursday up in Marathon. First pitch probably around 5 o'clock up in Marathon on Thursday night. We got 3 other games on the network in sectional softball today. It is Spash and Hortonville. It is Hurley and Marathon. We got that game first pitch at 5 o'clock. Joe Anderson on the call of that one. And then for the third time this year, Mosney and Medford will do battle up in Medford at 5 o'clock. So, again, 4 softball games, 4 baseball games for you today as well. One of them going on right now. It is Eau Claire North and Superior at 3:30. Started at 3:30 over at Carson Park in Eau Claire. DC Everest hosting Eau Claire Memorial. Pacelli is at Amherst tonight. And Stratford is hosting Crandon today. So you can check them all out at ZaleskiSports.com. So, again, we appreciate you tuning in. Our starting lineups here momentarily on this picture-perfect Tuesday here in the first Tuesday of June. And the winner to sectional final, and then one game away from that state tournament berth. So we'll see how it all pans out here in the next about 2 hours or so. There was a minimal lineup change for Pacelli, but nothing too major, just switching some spots in the bottom of the order. So we'll see how things pan out. It is the battle in the circle today between Morgan Griesbach and Amelia Martini, both with outstanding numbers this year. ERAs both under 2, nearing 1. Or Morgan Griesbach at 1.56, Amelia Martini at 1.47. Amelia just 9-3 on the year, 15-2 for Morgan Griesbach. Some may say it's a down year for Pacelli, but what do you know? They're right back into the sectional again. 2-time winners in Division 5 down at Goodman Diamond. Last year, runners-up in a extra inning thriller against Michigan. And No, Coach Molsky will go with the punches, and play whoever they need to play. But if they do happen, I was just telling Trevor this before the game, if they do happen to make it to Goodman again, much like Stratford football, they'll be bumped up another division next year. So see how all that plays out here in this afternoon. Both teams wearing white. Auburndale in their pinstripes, and Pacelli white tops, red bottoms for Coach Ann Molsky. So 3-man umpiring crew once we get here to the sectionals. And we'll be underway here in just a moment. Going through some ground rules. It was a 1-0 win for Pacelli up at Bondwell on Thursday last week. To the pleasure of Auburndale not having to make that trip over to Bondwell. If Bondwell would have beaten Pacelli, Auburndale would have had to make that trek over to Bondwell, but the sacrifice fly in the top of the ninth scored a run in the top of the ninth, and Pacelli got out of a couple of jams late in that game and able to come away with another regional title. Other sectionals going on today. Amherst, the number 7 seed, beat Stratford and beat Peshtigo last week. They are in Wittenberg-Burnhamwood tonight. Allman Bancroft, who walked off Assumption last Thursday, is hosting Wild Rose. And then the winner of that one will take on either Judah Albany or Cambria Friesland on Thursday. Athens against Elko today. Wazaki against Rosschultz. Wazaki got a forfeit win against Marion in the regional title game on Thursday last week. Northwood Solon Springs hosting Mellon tonight. Blair Taylor hosting Independence Gilmanton in Division 5. Division 4, Grantsburg and Boyceville. McDonell and Augusta. The winner of those two games will meet at Grantsburg on Thursday. Of course, our game and our matchups here, Marathon Hurley, Auburndale, and Pacelli. Fenimore and Iowa Grant, Mineral Point and Deerfield, Johnson Creek and Random Lake, and Algoma and St. Mary Springs. Going through the starting lineups here as they line up along the first base line. Caden Nelson, Jenna Hinker, Jaden Zroy, Camelia Martini, Haley Shashesky, Ella Van Order, Ella Tess, Avery Wavernick, Peyton Zroyk, and in the flex spot is Vivian Berna in the 10 area. Nelson in right field, Hinker in left, Zroyk in center. Martini is in the circle, of course. Haley Shashesky is at shortstop. Ella Van Order behind the plate. Ella Tess at second. Avery Wavernick is the DP, and Peyton Zroyk is at first base. Now the starters here for Auburndale: Morgan Griesbach, Breely Grimm, Danica Blomberg, Maya Katzenberger, Chesney Nagel, Dalen Blomberg, Grace Schulte, Jalen Scher, Brenna Thiel, and then the flex is Lily Belanti. Get a picture-perfect Tuesday here in Auburndale. All right, national anthem time. We'll hear from Auto Select here, Trev, and come back with our first pitch here from Auburndale High School. Auburndale Pacelli, sectional semifinal here on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Find your next car, truck, sport utility, or van at Westside Service Auto Sales in Auburndale. Drive through their lot today to see rows and rows of vehicles ready to test drive. Or you can check out their complete inventory and see this week's featured vehicles at westsideservice.com. And check us out on Facebook. We're open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday or by appointment. At Westside, we service what we sell. Just a short drive from Rapid, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Find your next ride at Westside Service Auto Sales in Auburndale, where we've been helping people find their next ride for nearly 50 years.
All right, welcome back to Auburndale High School. Reminder, today's pregame show was presented by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repair, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair service with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in West. And no matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you are good to go. We'll take a look. We got some big-time power hitters today on both sides, and we'll there we go. Dalen Blomberg's 471. Grace Schulte at 464. Danica Blomberg 461. And the leadoff hitter for Pacelli is at 446. Caden Nelson, Amelia Martini behind her. Jaden Sroy, Kaylee Krzyzewski. There is some contact hitters, some bat-to-ball hitters, and we're looking forward to a good one today. And the Merriwood South Conference Player of the Year, Morgan Griesbach, in the circle for the Auburndale Eagles, her second straight Conference Player of the Year mark. Shared it last year with Macy Vollard from Assumption, but Morgan is a workhorse for the Auburndale Eagles. And it's going to be a fun one here today. Caden Nelson, the senior, to lead things off for the Pacelli Cardinals in the left-handed batter's box. Once again, head coached by Hall of Famer Ann Molsky. We get you the defensive alignment here in just a moment for Auburndale. Again, couldn't have asked for a much better day here in central Wisconsin. 77 beautiful degrees. And the first pitch this afternoon at 4:32 is in for a strike. Jenna Hinker to follow Caden Nelson, followed by Jaden Zroik. Morgan fires again. Misses away. Pop in the mitt. 1-1 strike. Jalen Scher out in left. Chesney Nagel in center. And Grace Schulte over in right field for Auburndale. Playing straight up. Chesney a little to the left field side of second base. The 1-1. Off the handles. Good pitch on the inside, and it's 1-2. Just a couple of other games on Zaleski Sports starting at 4:30 today. Amherst and Pacelli in baseball. Hortonville Spash in baseball. In softball. Keep an eye on that one. The winner of that one will either take on Green Bay Preble or West Superior. Preble is Preble is a team to be reckoned with. The number 1 overall seed in that section. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to right center field. That one's going to get down. And a leadoff base hit for Caden Nelson. Good piece hit in there by Caden. That'll bring up Jenna Hinker. Obviously, we'll keep an eye once the first pitch happens in Marathon. Keep an eye on that game. Squares the bunt and just able to pull it back. Yep. Jaden Zroik on deck. Hinker with her ball cap on backwards underneath her helmet. Squares the bunt, gets it down, gets it past Katzenberger over to first. Picked there nicely by Dalen Blomberg. Sacrifice is successful, though, for Jenna Hinker. Now to bring up Jaden Zroik. Heck of a job by Morgan Griesbach. Got past Katzenberger. Griesbach able to step and fire, and a good pick at first by Dalen Blomberg. Zroik, high chopper to first, backhanded by Belanti, and she's going to get there in time on the 3 unassisted. Now runner at third with 2 outs for Amelia Martini. Martini trying to help her own cause with a runner at third and 2 outs now. There's the first one. Swung on and missed. Tried to check her swing, went around, and it's 0-1. Katzenberger, Grimm, Blomberg, and Belanti from third to first for the Eagles. High and away. Nelson with a leadoff single. Got to second on a sacrifice and third on a ground out. The 1-1. Missed high. The 2-1. 3-1. And Griesbach, the Merriwood South Player of the Year. In Pacelli's conference, Raya Sabalos from Almond Bancroft, the Player of the Year in the Central Wisconsin South. Sabalos and the Eagles in action today against Wild Rose. Wild Rose against Columbus Catholic last week at the Marshfield Fairgrounds. The Wildcats with their first ever softball regional title. Their reward? Go down to Almond Bancroft, where they've been 10 and 15 run ruled this year. Slow grounder, backhanded by Griesbach. Low throw, it's dropped at first. Everybody's safe. A run will score. Dropped at first by Belanti. That'll bring up Haley Krzyzewski, who had that walk-off home run against Iola last week. Martini at first, now in 2 outs. Takes a very aggressive approach, does Haley Krzyzewski. Runner at first and 2 outs. A swing and a miss. Ella Van Order on deck. Wheels and deals. A ball and 2 strikes now to Krzyzewski. Griesbach comes set and fires home. And got her to swing around, and there is a strikeout to end the first inning. 1 run on 1 hit. There was an error and 1 left on. We played a half an inning. Pacelli won, and Auburndale coming up. You're watching high school sectional semifinal softball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Have you outgrown your old furniture? Well, I can relate. Then get into Mall Furniture today. We are never short on inventory, and we are never short on bringing you great deals. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, recliners, lift chairs, and big clearance recliners. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Welcome back to Auburndale. Bottom of the first inning, Morgan Griesbach, Breeley Grimm, and Danica Blomberg for the Eagles. Eau Claire North leads Superior 4-0. They're in the top of the 5th inning at Carson Park. Just about to get underway at WIAA Park in Plover, Spash in Hortonville. Mosney and Medford, first pitch at 5 o'clock up in Medford tonight. Pacelli and Amherst. Baseball from Amherst High School. 1-0 Pacelli in the top of the first inning. If it is right, there's still nobody out on the bases loaded. Morgan Griesbach to lead things off here for the home Eagles. Amelia Martini in the circle. Wheels and deals. First offering is swung on and miss right underneath the hands, and it's 0-1. Again, regional semifinals today regional semifinals today in baseball. Regional finals tomorrow for divisions 2, 3, and 4. Martini goes to the ground, slips in the dirt. And then regional finals in Division 1 for baseball are Thursday. Sectional finals for softball are Thursday as well. The 1-1 here to Griesbach. Fouled straight back into the screen. Ball and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes. Amelia Martini. Twists, leans, fires. Ground ball, backhanded there by Krzyzewski. Long throw, and it gets past. And Griesbach will get to second on the base hit. And an error on Krzyzewski. Auburndale looking to answer right back. Really Grimm at the dish with a runner in scoring position and nobody out. So tough play for Krzyzewski at short. Allows Griesbach to get to second base on the errant throw. Squares the bunt, gets it down right to the circle, and Martini. And just as Pacelli did, a successful sacrifice bunt. There's one away now for Danica Blomberg. Danica had a massive regional final against Crivets last week. Berna in at third. Now takes a couple of steps back. About a third of the way down the line. Squares the bunt again down the first base line. They're going to tag her there. And a run will score on the bunt. Maya Katzenberger will be at the plate. On the 3 tag play. It is an RBI for Blomberg. I don't know if he would have probably wouldn't have much of a better angle than the home plate umpire and the first base umpire, but 3-man crew here in the sectionals. A run does score. And the call is confirmed after confirming with the higher ups in Chelsea, New York. They get the call. Now Maya Katzenberger with 2 outs and a run across. There's a strike to Maya. Nobody on and 2 away. Martini to Katzenberger. Yeah, checker swing. Oh, they said she went around. 0-2 here to Maya. Defense behind Martini. Hinker in left, Zroyk in center, and Caden Nelson in right. That's Jaden Zroyk in center. Off-speed pitch, fouled at the plates. Vivian Berna is at third. Haley Krzyzewski is at short. Ella Tess, the number 2 pitcher for Pacelli, is at second base. Peyton Zroyk is at first. And Ella Van Order behind the dish. Remains 0-2 here to Katzenberger. And he will check her swing that time. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Martini toes the rubber and fires home on the 1-2. Fly ball out of play down the first base side. Brewers gave the Giants a little bit taste of their own medicine last night. The San Francisco Giants had just come off scoring 19 runs on Sunday against the Rockies. Brewers turned around and scored 16 on them last night. Right back at it at 6:40 tonight. There's a fly ball to right center field. Zroyk ranging, and it hits the bottom of the wall. And a play at second base, cut off. A 2-out double for Maya Katzenberger. Just missed one. And that'll bring up Chesney Nagel now with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Good piece hit in there by Maya Katzenberger. Just missed that one to right center field. First offering, high and away, and a wild pitch will get Katzenberger to third. Pass ball, wild pitch, or a base hit. The 1-0 offering. Popped up. First base side. Peyton Zroyk in foul territory. Overruns it and drops it. New life here for Chesney Nagel with 2 outs. A wild start to this one. 1-1 popped up again, and this time out of play. Ball and 2 strikes here to the Auburndale center fielder, Chesney Nagel. Martini gets the call from her senior counterpart, Ella Van Order. The 1-2 back. Hard hit to center field, backing up on it. Zroik in front of the fence. She makes the catch. Oh, what a catch there by Jaden Zroik to take away a run. Tattooed it, did Chesney Nagel. But a heck of a play out there by Jaden Zroik. A run across on 2 hits. There was an error and 1 left on. We played an inning complete. We're knotted up at 1. You're watching high school sectional softball on Zaleski Sports.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Ella Van Order to lead things off here in the visitor half of the second inning, followed by Ella Tess and Avery Wavernick for the Cards. And the first offering of the second inning is smashed into center field. Leadoff base hit for Ella Van Order. Krings Cuts Salon supports Auburndale Eagles athletes and teams. Good luck in today's game. Stop in at Krings Cuts Salon in Blanker and say hi to Amy and her team. Get a new look for summertime. Krings Cuts Salon in Blanker. The leadoff base hit for the Cards. That'll bring up Ella Tess. Scores the bunt and fouls it straight back. One on, nobody out, top of the second. This Division 4 sectional semifinal bunts are right in front of home plate. Over to first, gets the out there. Another sacrifice bunt, a successful one for the Pacelli Cardinals. One away now for Avery Wavernick. Doing the little things. Sacrifice bunts, successful sacrifice bunts. That's going to be hit to center. Nagel coming in and makes the routine catch out in center field. Nice job there. 2 away now for Peyton Zroik. Runner at second now and 2 outs for Peyton. There's a strike. The 0-1 is swung on and missed. 0-2 here to Peyton. The exact same spot where Pacelli started the second inning in the batting order. That's where Auburndale will start in the bottom of this inning. The 0-2. Missed high. 1-2. Griesbach toes the rubber again on the 1-2. Laid on it, way late on it, and fouled it. Today's game is brought to you in part by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Stevens Point Brewery, Lear's Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. Our friends in Stevens Point. And the 1-2. And do it again. One ball, two strikes. Got her. Inside corner, backwards K to end the second inning. No runs after a leadoff base hit. And one left on. We played an inning and a half. We're still tied at 1. You're watching high school sectional semifinal action on Zaleski Sports.
Retirement is a balancing act because everyone's financial situation is unique. A reverse mortgage loan can transform your home's equity into accessible cash, whether it's to pay off your mortgage, cover bills, or fund your dreams.
The cash is there if we need it, and it just takes a little stress off of our lives.
You have something else to fall back on?
Call me, Josh Kilty, your local retirement mortgage specialist, for a free consultation to help bring financial stability to your life.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
All right, we go to the bottom of the second inning here in Auburndale. Division 4 sectional semifinal. Dalen Blomberg to lead things off. Followed by Grace Schulte and Jalen Scher for the Eagles. The second inning of work here after a leadoff base hit by Ella Van Order. For Pacelli, had a sacrifice bunt and then a fly out and a strikeout. That misses high and away. Mosney Medford about to get underway up in Medford tonight. Spash answered back in a big way against Hortonville. Inside corner for a strike. Hortonville struck first in the top of the first, 1-0. Spash with a 4 spot in the bottom of the first. Still with only one out for the Panthers. 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Dalen Blomberg. Already in the bottom of the first up in Marathon. At 0-0. Popped up and straight back and out of play. Martini ahead in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lines it fouled on the left field line. Another opportunity here for Dalen Blomberg. Martini walks up to the rubber. Wheels and deals. Fly ball to left. That one's dropping quickly over on it, and it's dropped by Hinker. Leadoff base hit for for Dalen Blomberg. That was a long run out there for Jenna Hinker, and just unable to come away with it. That's good effort there. That'll bring up Grace Schulte, the right fielder. Squares the bunt, gets it down. Martini to first. Another sacrifice bunt. Fourth one already in this game, 2 for each team. Blomberg to second for Jalen Scher. And the offering from Martini. Squares again. Pops it up. Caught, but nobody covering second. There's 2 away for Brenna Thiel. Blomberg still a runner at second. Now with 2 outs. There's strike right down the middle. 0-1. The 0-1. No balls and 2 strikes. Morgan Griesbach is on deck if Brenna is able to reach here. The 0-2. And got her looking half-check swing to end the second inning. No runs on a base hit. And 1 left on. We played 2 completes. We're pretty evened up both ways so far through 2 innings. We're not at 1. You're watching high school sectional semifinal softball on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Caden Nelson will lead things off here for Pacelli in the 3rd inning. Nelson led the game off with a base hit. And swings and misses at that one. The 0-1. Jenna Hinker waiting on deck. One of 4 sacrifice bunts so far today. That one's high and tight. 2 balls and 1 strike. Griesbach back at it. Fly ball, shallow left. Tough play over on it. Grimm is going to make the catch from her shortstop position. Heck of a play there by Breeley Grimm, and that'll bring up Jenna Hinker. There's a swing and a miss over the top of it. 0-1. One away here in the top of the third. We're tied at 1. Both teams scored a run in the first inning. Both teams had a leadoff base hit in the second, was left stranded at second base. Misses high. Griesbach wheels and deals. Hard hit to center. Nagel makes the catch. About shoulder height. On the line out to center field. There's 2 away now for Jaden Zroik. Nobody on, 2 away here in the visitor half of the third inning. Winner of this one will head up to Marathon on Thursday. The opponent to be determined, of course, either Hurley or Marathon. The 1-0 out of play. Griesbach back at it again. Fouled at the plate off of Jaden. Ball and 2 strikes to the junior, Jaden Zroik. And got her swinging at a high heater to end the third inning. 3 up, 3 down for Morgan Griesbach. We played 2.5. We're still knotted up at 1. You're watching softball sectional semifinal action on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Still a long way to go up in Medford, but Mosinee running wild on the Raiders right now. Top of the first inning, 3-0 Mosinee already. 1 out, runner at second base after an errant throw by Riley Harabi. And Payson Stoffel, who hit 2 home runs in their 26-0 win against Anago on Thursday, at the plate for the Indians. Morgan Griesbach here to lead things off for the Auburndale Eagles. Swing at a high one, and it's 0-1. She singled back in the first on that ground ball to short. Got to second on the errant throw by Haley Krzyzewski. The 0-1. Swing at a same pitch. Martini quickly ahead, 0-2. Really Grimm waiting on deck. Tried a little higher out of the zone. Griesbach didn't bite. One ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Berna at third. Drifting over, and she dropped it. An error by Berna. I think it did hit her glove, but we'll see what's Ella Van Order trying to plead her case that Vivian didn't touch it. It did roll foul after it hit the ground, so it would be a foul ball. So there is an error to lead off the inning on Vivian Berna. That'll bring up Breeley Grimm. Breeley had a sacrifice bunt in the first inning. Ella did her best to try and persuade the home plate umpire, but to no avail. That's what you got to do as a senior catcher, right? You got to do what you can. Doesn't square this time. Pops it up right behind the circle. Safe. Out. Bang, bang play. A heck of a job by Ella Tess. Breeley's going to reach on a fielder's choice. That'll bring up Danica Blomberg. Grounded out to Peyton Zroyk at first base her last time. Got tagged out. Right in at the knees, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Fly ball. Popped up. Ella Tess went all the way over in front of Haley Krzyzewski and called her off. Tess from her second base position ended up playing shortstop and making that catch. She was not going to allow not going to let Krzyzewski try and make that catch. All right, Katzenberger at the plate. Just missed a home run back in the first. The 1-0. Fly ball out of play. First base side, right field side. Stevens Point Orthopedics probably continues to offer complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes. Call 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment this summer. That's 715-344-0701 at Stevens Point Orthopedics. Ball and a strike here to the Auburndale third baseman. Straight back. Do it again here at 1-2. Martini stares in on the 1-2. Hard hit to right center field. That's trouble. Going to get all the way to the wall. Grimm rounds second, rounds third. She's going to try and score. She will score. An RBI double for Maya Katzenberger, her second double of the ball game. That'll bring up Chesney Nagel, who got robbed of a base hit back in the first inning. Extra base hit on a heck of a play by Jaden Zroyk out in center field. Swing at a high heater, and it's 0-1. 2 outs damage here for Auburndale. Martini back at it again. Hard hit to left and making the catch. Not really needing to move was Jenna Hinker. But Auburndale adds another one on a double by Katzenberger. We played 3 complete. New score, Auburndale 2, Pacelli 1. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Four, 5, and 6 to up here for Pacelli, Amelia Martini, Haley Krzyzewski, and Ella Van Order. Score up in Marathon. Red Raiders lead 1-0 in the top of the second. Against the Hurley North Stars. Marathon boys this past winter knocked Hurley out of the basketball playoffs. First offering to Martini. Swung and missed. She reached on an air back in the first. The one that was dropped by Belanti and allowed Caden Nelson to score. The 0-1 right back at the heater, and it's 0-2. Morgan back at it again, missed a touch away. 1-2. Griesbach back at it. And they're going to say she went around. Martini couldn't believe it, but the strikeout called at home plate. 1, 2. Fourth strikeout for Morgan Griesbach, and there's one away for Haley Krzyzewski, who struck out to end the first inning. Eau Claire North still leads Superior 4-0 in baseball. They're in the sixth inning at Carson Park. First offering to Krzyzewski, who drops low for a ball. Spash 4, Hortonville 2. They're in the top of the second inning. Polar Bears have the bases loaded. And went around that time. Twisting like a top up there. What else we got? Of course, our game here. We're 2-1 in the top of the fourth. Wouldn't expect anything different. Chopped over to Belanti at first. Sure, the cord the out for the second one. Ella singled her last time up. That was the lead off the second inning. Now she's on with she's up to bat with 2 outs. If you're a Pacelli fan, you're probably pretty happy about this. Pacelli baseball leads Amherst 8-1 in the second inning. That's a regional semifinal. Winner goes up to Stratford tomorrow. Stratford leads Crandon 4-0. The 1-0. Chopped at the plate. DC Everest struggling to get out of the first inning against Eau Claire Memorial. 4-0 Old Abe's in the top of the first with only now 2 outs. A wild time of the year, that's for sure. There's a strike. Upset last week in the regional semifinal with Amherst beating Stratford as a 7th seed, and then they turned around and went to Petch to go and won a regional title. Now they're up at Wittenberg-Burnhamwood tonight. The 1-2 here for Griesbach. Backing out of play. Do it again on 1-2 here with 2 outs. There's a swing and a miss. Have to secure the out at first, and they will. 2 more strikeouts for Morgan Griesbach. She's got 5. We're halfway through here in Auburndale. 2-1 Eagles. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and scottyspizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
For 63 years, Hiller's True Value has proudly served Marshfield and central Wisconsin. Now, we're excited to begin a new chapter. Hiller's True Value is becoming Hiller's Ace Hardware, bringing you better pricing, a wider selection, and access to exclusive brands. You'll start to see some exciting changes around the store, all designed to make shopping easier than ever. But one thing will never change: the same friendly faces and trusted service you've counted on since day one. Hiller's Ace Hardware, still Hiller's, now with more tools to serve you better.
All right, welcome back to Auburndale. Dalen Blomberg to lead things off here for the Eagles. Give you time to remind you today's game is brought to you in part by C&D Auto Body Repair and Sales. They're your complete auto body repair shop. They provide free estimates and guarantee complete satisfaction. They'll work with your insurance company They'll work with your insurance company to make it easy for you to do windshield glass installation too. Contact Chad and Dan at C&D Auto today on County Trunk E in Arpin. That's C&D Auto Body Repair and Sales. Dalen to lead things off. She singled back in the second. First offering to Blomberg. Inside for a ball, 1-0. A swing and a miss. Reeve it up at a ball and a strike. The 1-1 offering from Amelia Martini. There's strike on the inside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Grace Schulte waiting on deck. Martini twists, bends, fires again. Chopper to Berna at third underneath her glove, and everybody's going to be safe. Another error on the left side of that infield. Coach Ann Molsky out to give Ella Van Order a new catcher's helmet. Third error of the day for the Pacelli Cardinals. Missed outside. Schulte didn't square that time. 1-0 to Grace. The 1-0 offering. Doesn't square again. And missed high. 2-0. I was just talking to a friend of mine the other day, and it's one of the funniest asks for a catcher to an umpire, asking if asking the first base umpire if a left-handed batter went around. It's not possible. Unless there's an umpire at third base, but the first base umpire will not give you a call on a left-handed batter. There's a strike. Low strike, 2-2. Blomberg at first with nobody out. Martini back at it, the 2-2. Popped up and out of play. In between innings, again, we'll get you some score updates here from Zaleski Sports tonight. Regional final baseball, quick turnaround, right back at it tomorrow. There's a swing and a miss. Martini with a big strikeout. Just her second strikeout of the day. Jalen Scher now. Popped out to Zroik at first. Trying to bunt. Squares again. Offered at it. Or it was a strike anyway. Pulled it back. It was a strike. My apologies. 0-1. Brenna Thiel on deck. Behind the heater, and it's 0-2. Martini back at it again. And 3-pitch strikeout there to Scher. Trying to work out of a leadoff error. That'll bring up Brenna Thiel. Oh, Lily Belanti will hit. For your next car, truck, SUV, or van at Westside Service Auto Sales here in Auburndale, just a short drive from Rapids Point or Marshfield. They've been helping people find their next ride for nearly 50 years. It's Westside Service Auto Sales here in Auburndale. Belanti now with a runner at first and 2 outs. Martini fires. High heater again, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Fouled up and out of play. Belanti behind 0-2. Martini back at it. Throw down to second. She is safe in there. Blomberg steals second base. The throw was to the second side of the bag, second baseman side. And the 1-2. Missed inside, 2-2. Blomberg at second with 2 outs here in the fourth, 2-1 Auburndale. And swung on a miss. Martini comes back, strikes out the side to end the fourth. We've played 4. 2-1 Auburndale. It'll be 7-8-9 for Pacelli in the fifth. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Ella Tess to lead things off. For Pacelli here in the 5th. Against Morgan Griesbach. First offering chopped off a home plate. Blomberg bobbles, underhands it to first to retire Tess. I'll bring up Avery Wavernick.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the DP number 27, Avery Wavernick.
Wavernick flew out to center field her first time. Inside, nearly clipped her, and it's 1-0. There's a stoppage in the Spash game. Obviously, I can't hear what's going on, so if we'll see if there's might be an explanation of that. 1-2 foul back into the screen. 3-1 Medford, or 3-1 Mosney, I should say, in the bottom of the second inning against Medford. Not exactly, again, sure the stoppage at the Spash game. 1-2, took something off and struck her out. Strikeout number 6 for Morgan Griesbach. Now to bring up Peyton Zroik. Struck out looking to end the second inning. Three-0 Marathon, bottom of the third. Nothing in one here to Zroik. No balls and a strike. But way behind the heater, and it's 0-2. And got her swinging on the heater. And that'll end the fifth inning. Couple more strikeouts for Morgan. We played 4.5. Still 2-1 Auburndale. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
All right, welcome back to Auburndale. It's top of the order for the Eagles. Griesbach today singled and reached out an error in her 2 at-bats so far. First offering to Griesbach is inside, first strike. A ball and a strike to the Auburndale pitcher. Martini fires again, misses high. 2-1. And fires home. Drops low, 3-1. The 3-1. Popped up. Do it here at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday fish fry, and service with a smile. Open daily for breakfast and lunch only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. 3-2. Oh, nearly clipped her in a leadoff walk to Morgan Griesbach. Tired of the same old bar food? Still Willie's is doing things differently. Bold flavors, fresh ideas, and food that actually stands out. Not your average bar and not your average bar food. Not even close. See you at the Still. Then we got Braley Grimm. Sacrifice bunt and a fielder's choice. Squares again. Throw down to second and a stolen base. Griesbach's going to try for third. Berna wasn't there, and she's going to be safe there. So Griesbach into third with nobody out. The 1-0 here. Still squares and fouls it. The 1-1. Fly ball to center. Backing up Zroik. Makes the catch. Griesbach tags from third. The throw all the way home. Not in time. Sacrifice fly for Braley Grimm. That'll bring up Danica Blomberg with nobody on and 1 through. ball's in a strike here to Danica Blomberg. 3-1 Auburndale. Save up to $180 on new tires at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service now through June. On 4 Goodyear tires with locations in Stevens Point, Scotts Rapids, Wausau, and Marshfield. There's a fly ball backing up on it. Right in front of the fence and makes the catch out there, Jenna Hinker. Maya Katzenberger now. A couple of doubles today for Maya. There's a strike. The 0-1. Ground ball to first. Auburndale adds another one. Here in the 5th, we go to the 6th. 3-1 Eagles. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Find your next car, truck, sport utility, or van at Westside Service Auto Sales in Auburndale. Drive through their lot today to see rows and rows of vehicles ready to test drive. Or you can check out their complete inventory and see this week's featured vehicles at westsideservice.com. And check us out on Facebook. We're open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday or by appointment. At Westside, we service what we sell. Just a short drive from Rapids, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Find your next ride at Westside Service Auto Sales in Auburndale, where we've been helping people find their next ride for nearly 50 years.
Interesting.
Leading it off for the Cardinals in the top of the 6th. The leadoff hitter, third baseman, number 14, Caden Nelson.
Caden Nelson to lead things off. 1, 2, and 3 for Pacelli. Caden today, 1 for 2. Swinging through the heater. Morgan up to 7 strikeouts now. Had 2 in the last 2 innings. 2 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th. Even up at a ball, a strike. The 1-1. Fly ball to left, drifting, foul, and out of play. The 1-2 from Griesbach. Oh. Spin out of the way, 2-2. Do it again, 2-2. Drop slow. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Caden Nelson. And, outside corner, strike 3 called. There's 1 away here in the 6th.
Now winning for the Cardinals, the left fielder number 20, Jenna Yanker. Shot the corner and missed.
Now Jenna Hinker. The 0-1. We're even up at a ball and strike. The 1-1. Inside, nearly clipped that front elbow. 2-1 here to Hinker. Ground ball to Katzenberger. A low throw and picked by Belanti. 2 away now for Jaden Zroik. Marathon up 4-0 on Hurley. The winner of this game takes on the winner of that game, Marathon and Hurley. Two away here in the 6th. The 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ground ball to Katzenberger again. Another low throw picked by Belanti again. 1, 2, 3, 6th inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 3-1 Auburndale. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Have you outgrown your old furniture? Well, I can relate. Then get into Mall Furniture today.
We are never short on inventory, and we are never short on bringing you great deals.
Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, recliners, lift chairs, and big clearance recliners. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Chesney Nagel at the dish here to start the 6th. Auburndale hoping it's their final at-bats here on this field this year. There's a shallow fly ball to center field. Tough play. Alates can't make the play. That'll bring up Dalen Blomberg. She singled and reached on air in her 2 at-bats. Runner at first. For Auburndale and nobody out. Hard hit ball to left. It is just a touch early. Runner at first, nobody out. 3-1 Auburndale. Looking to get back to that sectional final game. Hard hit ball to center field. Zroik is a couple of steps in front of the fence. Got bounced last year in a regional. Auburndale trying to deny Pacelli a trip to sectional, or trip to a state berth for the first time in many, many moons. And that one gets by. That's going to be a base hit. And Nagel's going to get to third. Schulte is going to get to second. Schulte on a base hit. Now Ann Molsky out to relieve her. Might be. We'll see. For major collisions to minor dings, Westside Auto Body in Auburndale is can get you your ride looking like its original selfie in. Call Tom at Westside Auto Body for a free estimate. Westside Auto Body, professional collision repairs on Highway K in Auburndale. She's going to stick with her senior in the circle. Jalen Scher. 0 for 2, a pop out and a strikeout. Two on and one out. Squares the bunt, pops it up. 0-1 to Scher. And the senior class for Pacelli has been at states all 3 years. Won it twice in Division 5, runner-up last year. Auburndale trying to deny them from getting there. One away here in the home half of the 6th. A potential rematch for Auburndale up at Marathon, where they clinched the conference this year. Ground ball to second. Backhanded by Teshi, bobbles it, everybody's safe, and a run scores. Another error on Pacelli. My goodness. Now Lily Belanti. Runners at the corners and one out. Squares, pulls it back, strike. Belanti came in and batted in the 4th and struck out. The 0-1. Hard hit to center field. That one's going to get down in front of Zroik. RBI base hit for Lily Belanti. Runners at the corners again with one out for the top of the order, Morgan Griesbach. Squares, Morgan does. And Belanti's going to get into second. Strike to Griesbach. Morgan single, reached down there and walked. That was high for a ball. I think that's been the only walk all day. Just one walk from these two pitchers. One from Martini. That's been it. There's a strike to Griesbach, 1-2. The 1-2 home. Missed high. We're even at 2-2. Still only one out here in the 6th. 2 runs across for Auburndale. They lead it 5-1. Missed high. Count runs full. Really Grimm on deck. Amelia Martini. Popped up and out of play. Three-two. Late on it. Do it again here on 3 balls and 2 strikes to Morgan Griesbach. The payoff. Hard hit to left, and again, just a touch early on it. Scher and Belanti, the runners. With 1 out in the 6th, 5-1 Auburndale. They're going to get back to a sectional final. And walked her. Second time Morgan's been walked. Bases loaded now for Breely Grimm. Infield now plays in for Pacelli, trying to get that out at home. Grimm sacrifice bunt, fielder's choice, and a sacrifice fly. Inside corner for a strike. That's a good spot there by Martini. They're in the bottom of the 5th in Marathon. 4-0 Red Raiders. The 0-1. Hard hit to right center field. That's trouble, and that one is gone. It's a grand slam. Breely Grimm puts the exclamation mark on this one. A grand slam for Breely Grimm. And Auburndale leads it 9-1. A 4-run homer. Grand salami for Breely Grimm. And it's 9-1 Eagles. Squares, pulls it back, swings and misses. Danica Blomberg. Missed high. The 8th hitter of the inning, Danica Blomberg. Inning started off with a base hit by Chesney Nagel. There's inside strike, 1-2. Ground ball to third. Berna backhands across the diamond. Nice play over there by Vivian.
Now batting for the Eagles, the third baseman, number 13, Maya Ketzenberger.
Medford has taken the lead now on Mosney, 4-3. They're in the 4th. Winner likely having to go take on Baldwin Woodville in Altoona on on Thursday. Baldwin Woodville unbeaten so far. Katzenberger, a couple of doubles today and an RBI. Just missed a home run in the first inning. The 0-1. Ground ball to first, backhanded there by Peyton Zroik, and that'll end the inning. Auburndale scores 6. We go to the 7th. Last shot here for the Cardinals. 9-1 Auburndale. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
So, after a couple of years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Senior Amelia Martini at the plate for Pacelli. We are here in the top of the 7th. Martini, Krzyzewski, and Van Order. Couple of seniors for Pacelli. On bounce in front of home plate that time, 1-0. We'll be down on the field with our Nacerville Area post-game show and our Ridge Topic Series player of the game once we wrap up here. 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike. Way out in front. And we'll be back, or we'll be up there in Marathon. No matter what the outcome of this game was going to be, we were going to be up there no matter what. That one's popped up on the infield. Dalen Blomberg into the circle, makes the catch. And that may have been Amelia's final at bat as a Pacelli Cardinal. Kring Cuts Salon supports Auburndale Eagles athletes and teams. Good luck in today's game. Stop in at Kring's Cuts Salon in Blanker and say hi to Amy and her team. Get a new look for summertime. Kring Cuts Salon in Blanker. First offering to Krzyzewski, misses inside. 0 for 2 for today for Haley. Pacelli scored once in the first inning. Leadoff base hit by Cade Nelson. Couple of sacrifice and a ground out. Martini reached on an error. A little strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that one's going to be roped into right center field. There's a 1-out base hit for Haley Krzyzewski. Good piece hit in there by Haley, and that'll bring up Ella Van Order, senior for the Cardinals. Runner at first. Runner at first and 1 out. And drops low and away. Griesbach trying to finish it off here. Inside miss, 2-0. Runner at first is Krzyzewski. That was that was Pacelli's first hit since the second inning. Fly ball to Nagel in center. 2 away now for Ella Tess. Pacelli down to their final out here in 2026. There's a high strike. Swing and missed. Ground ball back to Griesbach. Bare hands it to first and in time, and Auburndale wins it and knocks off Pacelli. Pacelli is eliminated here in 2026. And the Auburndale Eagles will play for a sectional final on Thursday in Marathon. Their opponent to be determined, but Marathon was up 4-0 in the 5th inning. We will have our Nacefield area postgame show coming up, and our Rich Topic Series Player of the Game, Breeley Grimm. We'll be back on the field after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri.
All right, welcome back to Auburndale. The Eagles 1 win away from state after a 9-1 win today over Pacelli. Here with our Rich Topic Series players of the game, Breeley Grimm and Maya Katzenberger. Breeley, just talk about the exclamation mark in the 6th inning with that grand slam. Just talk about that at bat and how it felt off the bat.
It felt really good. I was just going up there thinking contact. All I needed to do is get a single, get some runs in, and it felt great off the bat.
It's likely a third matchup with Marathon in a sectional final. Just talk about having to play them one more time.
Well, we've already won 2 times, so we want the third one, and we're ready for it. We want to win. We want to go back to Goodman, so.
Perfect. All right, we'll switch here. You ready, Maya?
Yep.
Brealey had the home run in the 6th. You just missed one in the 1st inning. What was the approach at the plate today against Amelia?
My approach was obviously contact and just making good contact with the ball, driving in some runs as a four-hitter does. So.
After your regional final win against Crivets last week, you guys obviously knew that you had the opportunity to play here one more time. Just talk about how special that is in front of these fans and getting to play here one more time this year.
That was definitely the goal of getting back on our home field because we love playing here, and the community showing up and supporting us is always great, and it's a good feeling.
All right, we'll put you guys in the house, all right?
Okay.
Here you go. I'm holding this. I'm backing out of the way. Somebody hold it. There you go. Hold on. Let me get out of the way. Go ahead.
It's falling apart. My name's Maya Katzenberger.
And I'm Brealey Grimm.
And we're in the house. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Good, Trev? All right. With that, we're going to sign things off. We got baseball tomorrow, regional finals, a handful of them. Check them out, CelestiaSports.com. We'll update the website once all games are done. Sectional finals, softball on Thursday, Auburndale and Marathon at 5 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. We'll be there with a trip to state on the line. For Trevor Zaleski, this is Steve Mav signing off. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. We'll talk to you again tomorrow right here on Zaleski Sports.